That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me a benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all over here. She runs her fingertips down the side of... I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's even a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I try to wipe the stain with my fingers. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's going to tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie! And you don't even keep your blazer button up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean! Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start buttoning up her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. This is so funny. What is? Well, you're just thinking how weird it is if your friend who does these kinds of things. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird. But about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is one so hard to close? I struggle fully to close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, would you know sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore? What are you smiling about? I mean, my boobs have gotten bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer button up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sorry. Hesitantly unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew. This is so much better. Joey puts her arms out and twirls around. So if you keep unbuttoning, so if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? Why are you saying it like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then you wouldn't let me do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus Only if you focus going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we are better in taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Oh, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monika suddenly calls out. Why don't we share our poems we wrote now? Yay! Nerd, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I could really find much inspiration since we never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Shuri and Monika excitedly pulled out their poems. Shuri's is the one wrinkled sheet and lose a leaf torn from the spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monika wrote hers in a composition notebook. I'm worried to see Monika's present handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri readily comply while reaching in their bags. I do the same myself. Alright, we're gonna share with Sayori first, because she seems super excited. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all. Oh my goodness! This is so good, Anard! I love it! I had no idea you're such a good writer! Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I also have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion had a little bit more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So, when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Nard's poem. And it makes me feel extra special. Like I feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're weird, Sayori. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It just reminds me of how you really are part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. It's not really into it yet, but it doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? Like I said, it's like I said before, Nard. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Try new things just like this for other people. That's something that only the really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori seems full of the picture of the motive here. Then again, I can't deny the part that the reason I joined. Knowing how much it means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm going to make sure we have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, it's not bad at all. Well, we'll see about that. Dear Sunshine. I'm not going to read the poems because we have already gone through this. So you guys can read it. Right, you guys have 10 more seconds. Okay. Sayori. Is this just, I guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No! Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit. It's a yes or a no question. I forgot to do it last night. At least it makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still try my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice. Or how should I put this? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast, even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I'll get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monika's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. I'm going to write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I will look forward to it. Hi, Anard. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you have any suggestions in the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. But it's much better off just going with the flow until the more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Anard. Well, we're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But that's the sort of battery that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monika my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I would be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there's also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like you two are really good care about each other well-beings, even if you show it in different ways and ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I would get from reading your poem. You sure that you're not reading it in too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has a kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell that she's exploring with her emotions, like happiness and sadness. Who knew of someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable. It will take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit precious towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. Oh, so don't force yourself to write a way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, I do want you to read my poem now. Don't worry, it's not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. It doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. I'll give you 10 more seconds to read this part if you guys haven't read it yet. Right. Okay. So what do you think? It's very free form, and that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, the kind of style had gotten pretty popular nowadays. And that's a lot of poems I have been putting emphasis in timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. And what's the inspiration behind this one? Was it? I don't know what I just said. What's the image behind this one? Well, I'm not sure on how to put it. Well, I guess I could say it had some kind of epiphany recently. I've been influenced by poems for a bit. An empathy? Yes, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like this because it's a kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everything is better, friends will with each other. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you write a poem or a story, your brain gets fixated on a specific point. If you try hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.